If your car or trailer doesn't have TPMS, a tire pressure monitoring system, or if your old sensors stopped working and replacing them costs too much. This video might save you more than just a headache. It could save your tires, your trailer, even prevent a highway accident. I had the same problem. I found a $100 solution that shows real-time pressure and temperature, installs in minutes, and plugs straight into your 12-volt outlet. No sponsorship, no gimmicks, just something that worked. And I'll show you exactly how I tested and installed it step by step. I drive a lot with a trailer, whether it's lumber, tools, or materials. My trailer's usually loaded near the limit, and I kept having this thought. What if one of the trailer tires is losing pressure and I don't even know it? Because let's be honest, you can't feel it right away when you're towing. A soft tire on a loaded trailer can heat up, blow out, and send you into a really bad situation. That's when I realized I didn't just want a tire pressure system, I needed one. But the factory option? Hundreds of dollars. And most aftermarket kits? Complicated to install, or they clutter the dash, or need Bluetooth apps. No thanks. I needed something simple, reliable. And then I found this one. So here's what I went with. It's called the GUTA TPMS. And honestly, it checked every single box I had. It comes with 6 sensors. Perfect for 4 wheels on the car and 2 on the trailer. But if you've got more, like a dual axle trailer, you can expand it with extra ones. I wanted something simple. No messy wiring, no Bluetooth apps, just something I could plug in and forget. Most of the kits I looked at, they needed hardwiring, came with giant screens, or just felt sketchy. This one plugs right into the 12-volt socket. Done. And this was actually a big deal for me. It still gives you 2 USB ports. I didn't want to lose my phone charger just to monitor tire pressure. Inside the box, everything's packed nicely. 6 labeled sensors, spare stickers, lock rings, and a little wrench for setup. Each sensor is marked, so there's no confusion about where it goes. And for just $100, it honestly looked and felt better than some of the $200 kits I'd seen. I was genuinely impressed with the quality. Before I installed anything, I made sure to check and inflate all my tires, both on the car and the trailer. That's important, because the moment you attach the sensors, the system reads and stores your current pressure as normal. So if your tires are low when you install it, the system will think that's the correct pressure, and it won't warn you if something goes wrong later. It's a super easy step to miss, but it actually makes a huge difference. Once everything was topped up, I plugged the display into the 12-volt socket and started the car. At first, it blinked like crazy. All the sensors showed as missing. Totally normal. Then I started screwing the sensors on one by one. And honestly, it was kind of satisfying. It's weirdly fun watching the screen light up with pressure and temperature for each tire. No pairing, no delay, just instant feedback. The whole thing took maybe 3 minutes total. And just like that, the system was fully up and running. But I wanted to test something. What happens if a tire suddenly loses pressure? Once everything was set up, I wanted to know one thing. What happens if a tire actually starts losing pressure? So, I took one of the sensors off, just unscrewed it while the display was on, and right away, the screen started flashing and the unit gave a loud beep. It showed the pressure drop in real time with a red alert icon and everything. Honestly, that moment gave me a lot of confidence because I knew if something goes wrong while I'm driving, this thing's going to let me know instantly. And when you're towing a loaded trailer or just cruising on the highway, that kind of warning could save your tire, or your whole trip. And here's the thing, I've now been using this setup for a few days, including on some long hauls. So let me tell you how it's held up in real-world driving. So it's been a few days now since I installed the system. I've already driven over 100 miles, some of that with a fully loaded trailer. And honestly, it's been working exactly as I hoped. Every time I start the car, the display beeps, connects to all 6 sensors within seconds, and then just stays quiet. Unless something's wrong. I did have one concern at first. What if the sensors come loose or fall off while I'm driving? They looked kind of bulky, and I wasn't sure they'd stay put. But after a few days of towing on bumpy roads, they haven't moved at all. The little lock rings that come with the kit do their job. And having that constant pressure and temperature readout, especially for the trailer, just gives me peace of mind. Honestly, I liked it so much, I bought a second one for my other car. They even sent me a discount code. It's in the description if you want to save a few bucks. For me, it just works. Real-time tire info, zero setup hassle, and peace of mind when I'm towing. If this helped, drop a like, ask a question, or share it with someone who needs it. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.